Have you ever looked up at the night sky and marveled at the glittering stars above? If so, then you've likely caught a glimpse of our stunning galaxy, the Milky Way. This swirling cosmic metropolis is home to billions of stars as well as a wide variety of fascinating and mysterious phenomena that have captivated scientists and stargazers for centuries. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the Milky Way, exploring its vast expanse, stunning beauty, and the incredible secrets that it holds. So sit back, relax, and prepare to embark on a journey through one of the most enchanting and awe-inspiring objects in the universe, the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way is like a glittering cosmic metropolis, teeming with billions upon billions of stars and countless other celestial objects. It's the galaxy we call home, and it's one of the most fascinating and awe-inspiring things you can explore in the night sky. Think of the Milky Way as a giant pinwheel spinning slowly through space. The pinwheel is made up of a central hub, which contains a dense collection of stars and four major arms that spiral out from the center. These arms are studded with brilliant, sparkling stars, like diamonds on a celestial tapestry. The Milky Way is truly massive, stretching across an incredible 100,000 light-years. To put that in perspective, that's enough distance to travel from one end of the United States to the other over 2 million times. To put in another perspective, for a normal person with an average walking pace of 3 to 4 miles per hour, it would take approximately 1,550 hours, or 64.58333 days, to travel the entire U.S. territory by foot. This is assuming walking for 8 hours per day without any rest days. But the Milky Way isn't just a pretty sight. It's also home to some of the most fascinating and mysterious objects in the universe. Black holes, supernova, pulsars, and other cosmic phenomena are all waiting to be discovered within the Milky Way's vast expanse. Overall, the Milky Way is a truly captivating and enchanting object, and exploring its secrets is an adventure that's sure to leave you spellbound. Whether you're a seasoned astronomer or just a curious stargazer, there's always something new and exciting to discover in our beautiful galactic home. One interesting fact about the Milky Way is that it's not alone in the universe. In fact, it's part of a group of galaxies known as the Local Group. The Local Group contains over 50 galaxies, including 2 large ones, Andromeda and the Milky Way, and dozens of smaller, satellite galaxies. Andromeda, also known as M31, is the closest major galaxy to the Milky Way, located about 2.5 million light-years away. While the Milky Way and Andromeda are the largest galaxies in the Local Group, they're not alone in their dance through space. In fact, they're hurtling towards each other at a rate of about 110 kilometers per second, and are expected to collide in about 4.5 billion years. When this happens, the two galaxies will merge to form a giant elliptical galaxy, which scientists have dubbed Milkonda. This will be an incredible event to witness, although it won't happen for billions of years, so don't worry about packing your bags just yet. People had been admiring Andromeda for centuries, ever since the famous astronomer Charles Messier catalogued her in the 18th century. And over time, scientists learned more and more about her fascinating features and mysterious secrets. One of the most interesting things about Andromeda was her size. With a diameter of about 220,000 light-years, she was roughly twice the size of the Milky Way, which was nothing to sneeze at. And she was also a real star factory, churning out new stars at an incredible rate. But Andromeda wasn't just big and beautiful, she was also a bit of a mystery. For example, she had a supermassive black hole at her center that was over 100 million times the mass of our Sun. Scientists were still trying to figure out exactly how these monstrous objects formed and evolved, and Andromeda's black hole was a fascinating case study. A black hole is a region of space where the gravitational pull is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape from it. It's like a bottomless pit that sucks in everything around it, including stars, gas, and even other black holes. Scientists believe that black holes form when a massive star collapses in on itself, creating an incredibly dense object with a gravitational pull that's millions or even billions of times stronger than the Sun. These supermassive black holes can be found at the centers of most galaxies, including Andromeda. The supermassive black hole at Andromeda's core is estimated to be over 100 million times the mass of the Sun. It's hard to imagine something that massive, but scientists have been able to detect its presence by observing the motion of stars and gas around it. They've also used powerful telescopes to study the intense radiation that's emitted as matter falls into the black hole's event horizon. While black holes might seem scary and mysterious, they're actually a crucial part of our universe's evolution. They play a key role in regulating the growth and evolution of galaxies by controlling the amount of gas and matter that's available for star formation. So even though they might be dark and mysterious, black holes are actually a vital part of the cosmic ecosystem. Now back to us, humans from the Milky Way. The Milky Way, it might be filled with microscopic life. Scientists have long been searching for signs of extraterrestrial life in the universe, and one of the places they've been looking is right here in our own galaxy. In recent years, researchers have begun to suspect that the Milky Way might be teeming with microscopic life forms known as nanobots. Nanobots are tiny, cell-like structures that are only a few hundred nanometers in size. For comparison, a human hair is about 100,000 nanometers wide. They were first discovered in the early 1990s, and scientists have been studying them ever since. While the origin and nature of nanobots is still a matter of debate among scientists, some researchers believe that they could be evidence of a completely new form of life that's adapted to survive in extreme environments, like the harsh radiation and vacuum of space. In fact, some scientists have even suggested that nanobots could be related to the origin of life on Earth. They've hypothesized that these tiny structures might have been the first building blocks of life, and that they could have been brought to Earth by comets or other interstellar objects. Of course, all of this is still just speculation, and much more research is needed before we can say for sure whether nanobots are really evidence of extraterrestrial life. But it's an exciting and intriguing possibility that reminds us that there's still so much we don't know about our own galaxy, the Milky Way. Did you know that our galaxy, the Milky Way, is actually cannibalizing other galaxies? It's true. The Milky Way is surrounded by dozens of smaller, satellite galaxies that are slowly being drawn in by its gravitational pull. Over time, these galaxies will be torn apart and consumed by the Milky Way, adding to its already massive size. But don't worry, the Milky Way isn't a complete monster. Scientists have found that when galaxies merge, it's actually a process that helps to create new stars and expand the galaxy's size and complexity. So you could say that the Milky Way is a bit like a cosmic buffet, constantly snacking on smaller galaxies to fuel its growth. Just don't expect to find any Milky Way bars in there. Those are strictly a human invention. Have you ever wondered how the Milky Way, our very own cosmic neighborhood, came to be? Well, grab some popcorn and get ready for a wild cosmic tale. It all started with a big cloud of gas and dust, just chilling out in the universe. But like any good party, things eventually got a little too rowdy. Gravity started to pull the gas and dust together, creating a massive cloud that was like a frat party on steroids. As things got more intense, the cloud started to spin like a giant celestial pinwheel. The center of the cloud became denser and denser, like the pulsing heart of a great cosmic beast. This was the beginning of the Milky Way's galactic bulge, the place where all the cool stars hung out and shot the interstellar breeze. But the real action was out in the disk of the Milky Way, where new stars were popping up like cosmic popcorn. These stars were hot, bright, and full of energy, and they quickly became the life of the party. They lived fast and died young, exploding in supernova that rocked the galaxy like a cosmic wraith. But even after all that action, the Milky Way still had plenty of life left in it. Over billions of years, new stars continued to form, including our own Sun, which is just one of billions of stars in the Milky Way. So, the next time you look up at the night sky and see that brilliant band of stars stretching overhead, remember that you're looking at the result of billions of years of cosmic party. The Milky Way is the ultimate cosmic hangout, and we're lucky enough to call it home. Well, that's it for our little tour of the Milky Way. I hope you've enjoyed our cosmic adventure, and that you're feeling a little more connected to the universe around us. As we wrap things up, just remember that the Milky Way is an ever-changing, constantly evolving place. New stars are still being born, black holes are still gobbling up gas and dust, and who knows what other crazy cosmic shenanigans are happening out there. So, whether you're a die-hard space fan or just a casual stargazer, keep looking up at the night sky and marveling at the beauty and wonder of our universe. Who knows what secrets are still waiting to be discovered out there, just waiting for us to uncover them. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep reaching for the stars. Who knows, maybe someday we'll even get to join the ultimate cosmic party in person.